Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com, where we talk about how to understand the game of money and play it well. Welcome to today's cryptocurrency portfolio update, where I update a portfolio on a daily basis. I've been doing this since February. Make sure you stay to the end because after the update, I always talk about something of interest. Before I continue, understand it's not a financial advisor video, so it's not financial advice, I'm not a financial planner. So make sure you do your own due diligence, your own research before you make any financial decision. And also understand that in investing, there's always elements of risk. So do not invest more money in anything to lose. With that, I'm going to share my screen and go to the spreadsheet that I update. Then we'll talk about what we're going to talk about. And in case you're wondering about the pictures behind, this is about lifestyle. It's about achieving your lifestyle, the financial freedom. If you invest right, if you have the right mindset. So this is designed to inspire you. Right, so let's share that screen. So this is a spreadsheet I've been updating, and what we got here, we got a three main columns: altcoin, Bitcoin, and the totals column. And on the green is when it's moved forward on the previous day, and red when it's moved backward on the previous day. So yesterday we had a green day, which is great. And I get the figures from this page here, which is updated every 10 minutes from a live feed, which comes into an asset group, and then we get the final figures here. Consists of one whole Bitcoin and an assortment of specially selected alternative coins, or altcoins. You can see it's just updated. And this is the total figure at the top. So we've got left-hand side, we've got US dollars, right-hand side, we've got British pounds, and this is the percentage split. So, so what we need to do is, I want to take this figure here, 230,579.30. So let's put that in there. Today's date, end of the month, and 420 something. What is the figure again? 230,579.30. 230,579.30. Should be right. Yeah. Put that down. That seems to be a little bit, down. Minus 2,494 down on yesterday. So we color that red. And there's the altcoins. And the total figure is 287,790 and 40. 287,790.40. I've got that correct. Right, what is this? This is also down. But generally, it's down on yesterday, 2,300. Bitcoin must be up a little bit. Yeah. So Bitcoin is up $123. The total portfolio is down $2,370 on yesterday. So that's going to go red. So red, green, red. Okay, that's cool. Now, what I want to talk about today is looking at the markets. One of the things you don't really want to do, and you may see a lot, is the news and the FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That news spread about cryptocurrency, mostly written by people that don't understand it. And so when we see things like this, CNBC, Bitcoin enters bear market territory as risk assets plunge on new COVID variant. These are usually written by people who don't fully understand Bitcoin. They don't understand the cryptocurrency world. And for those who really understand it, they're not really fazed by this, and they're not really. This is the kind of thing that moves the masses. Some people refer to them as the herd, that just sucks in any kind of information. And basically, we stick to the facts that are shown in the charts. The charts actually show the facts of what's happening. And you got to understand that as far as Bitcoin is concerned, as far as these journalists are concerned, and so on and so forth, I'm not saying they're not a good journalist, is they're basing this based on traditional markets. So if the S&P or the Dow Jones falls by 20%, that's considered a bear market. Whereas if Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency falls by 20%, that's just an average Tuesday or an average Wednesday, So it could be, it's just another day in the office because things are very volatile and they bounce back. It doesn't mean it's in a bear market. It's just normal for our kind of market, but it's not normal for the or traditional markets like the S&P 500 or FTSE 500 or the Dow Jones. These, those kind of markets fall by maybe 1 or 2% a day, but when they fall by 20%, 25%, then you've got a bear market on your hands. Not so with crypto. But looking at the overall market, 2.58 trillion. So just over 400 billion from 3 trillion, its previous all-time high. And there's a slight upward momentum at the moment. Bitcoin, again, this is kind of following the same trajectory. Like I said, these trend lines that I drew a while ago seems to be a range that Bitcoin is playing within. And very, very important that these were chosen. These were not just drawn randomly, because these actually hold true in different time zones, different time frames. For example, you look at this, it's still within the same time, within the same band, even on a different time frame. And even if we go 2 weeks, it's still the same. It's not distorted. 1 month. Okay, it still dances within that same trend, which shows what Bitcoin is not going sideways, it's actually going up. It's just going up and down in an upward direction. Okay, and even looking at it on a 3-month basis, it's still qualified as an uptrend. So these weren't drawn. So you notice how these candles are within this. So this was drawn, these lines were not drawn or adjusted because of what Bitcoin is doing. They were drawn because there's definite sign. So I don't know what 6 months shows, but it just shows everything. But that's, we don't really use the 6 months. But if you step back and look at a monthly, you can kind of see what's happening. It's dancing within this range. So it is moving up and down, but a lot, up this range gradually. Now, when it breaks out of this, that's when we know it's really going to another level. But at the moment, it seems to be gradually playing within this range, up to the top of it, to the bottom of it, to the top of it, to the bottom of it. As we shall see, where's the day? As we shall see, if this should eventually hit this line and bounce off, if it hits this line and goes down, that means it breaks the trend. But if it hits this line, maybe somewhere around here, and then bounces off, it may not even hit it, it may come close to hit it and then goes back up, then we know that, yeah, it's really working to this trend and until it eventually breaks out of it. And who knows when that would be. Before it breaks out of it. It could be when it reaches the 80-something level, before it actually breaks out of it, but we shall see. It may be in this range for some time, or it could decide to break out of it tomorrow. But at the moment, it seems to be working very well within this trend. And those who understand that can make a ton of money if they know what they're doing. Regards in channel, again, it's not we don't want it to fall down with, towards this orange line, because may get trapped inside the Gaussian channel. So we're wanting to see whether this green candle will actually break out. It's a bullish candle, but it's more bullish than the previous candle. Well, let's see whether it will break past the red line. At the moment, it's been rejected and using it as resistance. But this green candle has 1 day and 8 hours to go. So after 1 day and 8 hours, we see where the next candle starts. Again, still underneath the 50-day moving average. So, but not down to the 200-day moving average. So these lines are far apart, and as long as they remain far apart, we don't go into a downtrend. But if they come together, somewhere and cross over, then that could be quite inconvenient for some people. And this indicator is still showing we're still in a bear market. These have not come together yet. We're waiting for these to come together and then cross over. So we have the green on the top and the red at the bottom, but we're still watching for that. But it's coming closer than it was yesterday, but it kind of like decided to change its mind. We shall watch and see. But when it does come closer, then we get that uptrend. Once we have the green at the top and the red at the bottom, we get that an uptrend. So we'll continue to watch that on a daily basis. Make sure you go to our websites, links down below, IamWealthyandRich.com. Download the free mindset training and investment strategy. You'll see that on the right-hand side on the website. And I want to thank you very much for watching. Remember, don't get sucked into what the herd believes, because the news and so on and so forth. I just look at the facts in the chart that show that we're still in an upward trend, even though slightly down over the last few days, even several days. It really doesn't mean anything. Bitcoin is not really a day-to-day investment. It's something that's more of a long term. So it really doesn't matter what's happening in the long term event. It's still pointing in the right direction. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And I look forward to, thank you very much for watching. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.